testimony?
Found myself feeling my neck while he was testifying, right? I think that he got this jury. He was a very compelling witness. I was surprised at to the extent in which he was permitted to testify on issues. I thought that most judges I would have been before might not have allowed him to testify to as much as he did. Seemed to go a little bit outside of his expertise, but he was a compelling witness, and he was having, as you're showing right now, a conversation with his jurors. He wasn't talking down to them, but he was explaining to these jurors like they were students in his classroom, and it was a fascinating. Yes, he really was. I mean, you got the Irish accent and everything that kind of helps play along with it all. I think it also helps that he wasn't getting paid.
Oh, I think that's a huge part of it. And I agree with you. I felt like he was a professor teaching me very intriguing. And I wanted to lean forward and listen and hear what he had to say. And so all of those things, as we know, go to the credibility of the witness. So that is one that I think that helped play into the jury being receptive to what he said. So I'm going to have you bring out your crystal ball. How do you think you would have felt, Christa, being in the courtroom and actually hearing firsthand this testimony and this case?
Well, I just being in front of my TV or my computer watching it, I found myself at times really choked up, and a lot of it was hard to watch. And going back to Dr. Chauvin, particularly when he described down to frame by frame and into the moment that Mr. Floyd died, I found myself like almost unable to breathe myself, like really, wrapped up in it. And I think that in that courtroom, in those moments, that had to have been palpable on a level that, only those people in that courtroom would know. I think it was probably difficult at times for the lawyers. I've cried during summation in my own cases. I imagine this was a very, very difficult case because of the manner of death, that, that length of time, and why, it just, the other witness that struck me too was the firefighter, Genevieve. Her last name escapes me at the moment, but she was another one of those witnesses that I really felt conveyed just something so raw and emotional and human. And I think that was one of the reasons why this trial was just so compelling, just because of moments like that.
And I wonder, too, the second